It's the Helping Hand Show, my 15th birthday party. Juan Diaz was in his junior year of high school. All of his friends in class signed up for driver's ed. It's a rite of passage that every 16-year-old learn how to drive. The high school driving class would teach them how to operate a vehicle and would prepare them to pass the state's driving test. Juan was really excited about taking this class. He always dreamt about the freedom of driving a car. It would make life so much easier for him and his family. He saw his mom every morning taking the bus to work, and he and his sister would bike or skateboard to where they had to go. They lived in an apartment building and survived on his mom Lucy's paycheck. His mother was a proud woman and knew that her kids' education would change their lives. She always told them that everything could be taken from them, I should say, except for their knowledge. So they were happy and grateful for what they had. Then life happened. On one miserable Friday, Juan's mom, Lucy Diaz, she lost her job. The company she worked for went bankrupt and, well, they had to let everybody go. She had worked there for 15 years as a seamstress. Because they lived paycheck to paycheck and had no savings, she had to tell their landlord, Manuela Lopez, that she needed more time to pay the rent. This is what Ms. Lopez had to say.
Shannon,
Lucy,
you
how
know,
are you today? How was the family? My son Alex told me he's in Juan's driving class. Can you believe how oh, can you believe how big those boys have grown? Soon they will be driving a car. It scares me. How about Juan driving a car?
Well, that's the last thing on my mind right now. I know you stopped by for my rent check, but I don't have the full amount. I lost my job, and there's no savings. I need time to find a new job, and then I'll pay you all the rent.
Manuela Lopez went on to say even more.
I know the feeling, Lucy. I lost my job a few I know the feeling, Lucy. I lost my job a few years ago, and it was hard to survive. So just give me to get a new job. You can pay me back.
I appreciate that, and I'm sure I'll find a job soon.
Lucy's daughter, Sophia, came home from school and saw her mom talking to Manuela. She waved goodbye and then ran up to her mom and told her about the friend she wanted to invite to her Fiesta de los Quinceaños. You see, when a Cuban girl turns 15, their birthday is usually celebrated with a lavish party that includes a dance, many guests, food, drinks, entertainment, the whole thing.
Mom, look, I completed my party list. I'm so excited. This is going to be such a memorable party. My friends can't wait to go. I love being Cubana.
I have sad news. I know we talked and we planned your 15th birthday party for a while, but things have changed. I must get a job soon and pay the rent before having a party. We just can't afford it right now.
But, Mom, we talked about my party for years. You promised me. You always told me how awful you felt when your parents didn't have a. How you always wanted us to have what you didn't get? How could you, Mom?
Please, Sophia, this is our life now. I'm doing the best that I can. It's not my fault the company is closed. It's not easy being a single mom. I know you're young, but you have to understand. Sometimes it's just about surviving.
Ma, if you're going to tell me I can't have a 15-year birthday party, then I hate you. I never understand. Life is miserable and it's just getting worse because of you.
Lucy, at that point, she started to cry. and rushed inside their apartment. A passing neighbor saw Sophia ripping up her guest list and throwing it down. That neighbor was Elena Perez. She stopped, walked up to Sophia, and asked if she was okay.
Sophia, what is wrong? Why are you crying?
My mom lost her job and our rent is due. And now she can't afford to throw my mi quinceañero, which is my 15th birthday party. I just finished the guest list and told all my friends about it. And they're all gonna laugh at me now.
I'm sure your mom will try her best to give you a party. You know, she works hard for you kids. It's not easy raising you and your brother alone. She makes so many sacrifices for the both of you.
Sacrifices for us too. She got divorced from my dad. It's because of her we never see him. If they stayed together, our life would have been better. And I would have him having my birthday party. I just know it. Fathers love their daughters, don't they?
Now, listen, Sophia, you need to calm down. Why are you saying such awful things about your mom? She's a good woman. I couldn't raise my kids without my husband. She's strong and she only wants the best for you. So stop being so disrespectful.
It was then that Sophia saw her brother Juan pulling up on his bike. She ran out to him crying. Elena continued walking home. Juan jumped off his bicycle and he asked Sophia what was wrong.
Sophia, why are you crying? Was Miss Elena yelling at you? I saw you two talking.
She yelled at me. She said I was acting disrespectful towards mom. She is. Because she lost her job and can't fully pay the rent. I may not be having my birthday party. You know how many friends I already told about my party. It's just not fair.
Your birthday party? What about our food? She hasn't grocery shopped in weeks. The refrigerator is empty. And my driving class fee, that's $250. I need to pay that before the driving class begins. If she can't pay that, I won't learn how to drive. And I won't be able to get a driver's license. Does she have that money?
At that point, Juan ran inside their apartment. He saw his mom. She was on the computer and she was upset, crying.
Mom, are you okay? You're crying.
Juan, I'm looking for a job, but many of them require a high school or college degree. When I had to leave high school to go to work to help my family, I always wanted to get my GED. The GED is a way a lot of my friends were able to get their high school diplomas. Many of us had to leave school and get a full-time job to help our families pay the bills. But I just never had the time to pursue it and get my GED. It was something I always hoped to do.
Mom, I'm sure you'll find another job. Once they interview you and see you, they will give you the job. Like you taught me to believe in myself. Well, you need to believe in yourself. You are the hardest worker there. Also, I decided not to sign up for that driving class. My bike is only a few years old, and I can wait until next year to get my driver's license.
But Juan, you must take that class to get a driver's license. I know what you're trying to do. I will somehow get the money for your class and Sophia's birthday party.
A few weeks passed and Lil hadn't found a job. However, she was able to pay for Juan's driving class with some of the unemployment money she started to collect. She was very nervous today because Manuela Lopez, her landlord, she stopped by to talk to her.
Lucy, you still haven't found any work? I understand from my cousin Rule it's hard out there. He just recently lost his job at a factory. In these times, factory work is getting harder and harder to get with all this technology.
Manuela, I know I'm behind on the rent, but I promise I will pay you. I just need more time.
I know you will, but I'm not here for the rent money. I want to offer Juan a job. I understand he passed the driver's test and he got his license. I'm starting a package delivery service just like UPS. So I am hiring my cousin Rule and maybe Juan, if that's good with you. I know the job will help you out with the rent money.
Manuela, thanks. But I can't let him take your job. One has to finish high school and go to college. I promised myself that my kids were going to be educated. I can't give him my life. He has to be better than me.
I understand, Lucy, but I didn't graduate high school either. And I'm successful. I own apartment buildings and now a delivery service. I'm just saying you can still be successful.
Manuela, you're a good woman, a strong woman, but you got lucky. And as you can see, not all of us are lucky. You need to be educated to survive in this world.
Shortly, as Sophia got off the school bus, Elena Perez was waiting for her in front of the apartment building.
Hola, Sophia, come here. Can we talk?
What do you want, Elena?
Are you still upset about not having your Fiesta de los 15 años?
Laughing at me. This is all I talked about all year. And I do well in school and do all my chores. I'm a good daughter. Why is my life so hard?
Listen, Sophia, you are still a child. You do not know how hard life really is. When my parents came here from Cuba, they left with nothing, nada. My dad told me this story just before he was about to get on the plane to come here to America. A soldier who questioned him before he got on the plane saw that he had gold fillings in his teeth. Before he was able to get on the plane, they pulled all his teeth out. My dad sat on the plane with my mother's scarf in his mouth to stop the bleeding all the way here.
I'm so sorry, Elena. You see, life is awful. Maybe I'm a child, but it's true. I hate my life.
Listen, young lady, it's time to grow up. I never had a fiesta de los 15 años because my family struggled, just like your mom. We never had an extra dollar. And when my father, God bless him, through hard work, he made a life for us here. I'm too old to have a 15th birthday party. Now, because I don't drive anymore since my beloved husband Carlos passed away last year, I still have his car in our garage. So I have decided to give you that car as a gift from one Cubana to a strong, spirited Cuban girl who has much to learn about life. Mija, you are the future of our Cuban culture here in America. So now you can sell the car, have all the money you need for the Fiesta de los 15 años, and learn to be proud of your heritage and your mom.
Oh, thank you, Elena. You made my dream come true. I'm so happy now, and all my friends will be happy too. I love you.
Sophia is now a happy young girl. She will have the money now for her 15th birthday party. So she runs into her apartment to tell her mom and brother what Mrs. Elena Perez has just offered her. She first runs into her brother's bedroom to tell him, but before she says anything, hears him talking on the phone. He's telling his friend Alex that he's quitting school to accept Manuela's job for a delivery driver. He tells his friend that he will speak with the school principal who may be cool, but he's going to speak with him anyway on Monday and start looking into the GED program to get his high school diploma. He says that's the only way he can get a diploma because they need the money now in order to survive. Once Juan hangs up the phone, Sophia grabbed his hand and said, "Come with me." Juan asked her where they were going.
Sophia, where are you taking me? I have friends I need to call to tell them something. Then I need to talk to you and Mom.
There's plenty of time for that. Let's go to Elena Perez's house down the block. I have to show you something.
Okay, I will go, but not for long.
Juan, you see that car in the garage? That car was her husband, Carlos. Mrs. Elena doesn't drive anymore, and she wants to give it to me so I can sell it and have money for mi fiesta de los 15 años birthday party. Isn't that wonderful? She's making my dream come true. And what a party it will be, the food, music, all my friends. We will dance the night away.
Oh, I'm so happy for you, Sophia. You deserve a wonderful birthday party. I only want the best for you. I know you will be happy. I love you, sis.
After looking at the car, both Sophia and Juan go back home to tell their mom about the car and about the party.
Mom, listen, our problems are solved. We are going to be so happy now. Mrs. Elena is giving me her husband for it.
What do you mean she's giving it to you? She just gave you her car?
She's right, Mom. It's true. I was there looking at the car in her garage when she came out and told Sophia, "It's yours." She said it was just taking up space in her garage and she no longer drives. She also said something to Sophia I couldn't understand. It was about having to give up your gold teeth to have a chance for a better life.
Mama, you can go over to her house and talk to her about this, but she is giving me the car. She said it was a gift to me from one Cubana woman to another. So, Ma, with your help and Juan's, let's sell the car. And I want to give you all the money. Believe me, I'm happy. It's just money, not my teeth. So, Ma, I offer you my helping hand. Family's everything. And I can have a small party and invite. We can have it here in our apartment, and the party will be fantastic and filled with love and the people that mean the most to me. And Juan, you can now tell Manuela you are not taking that full-time job and will be finishing high school. So next year, we can have our first high school graduation party.
And here comes the end of this episode. Helping Hand was conceived and created by Joel Emil, who was also the writer of this episode. Thank you, as always, to Gino DiPiero of HamiltonRadio.net. He's our producer and engineer again tonight. The cast: Joel Emil played Juan. Kiana Charles played Sophia. Shani Lee Purcell, she played Lucy. Ruby Sandy, she was Elena. Jennifer Service played Manuela. And me, I'm John Thielon, your show narrator. So until next time, keep the faith and don't give up. Don't ever give up. Your opportunity is closer than you think.